Uh, okay, myself, Professor Surendra Singh, working as a professor in the Department of Soil Science and Agricultural Chemistry. My topic is soil nutrients, food and human health. So there is a close relation of soil nutrients, food and human health. Now, soil stands for soul of infinite life, and soil is dearer than gold. Soil health is national health. It is impossible to have a healthy and sound society without a proper respect for the soil. Recently, in the last month, I visited Scotland in World Congress of Soil Science. The main theme of the Congress was to crossing boundary and changing society. So, soil it is more important than you think. Now, why soils are important? Everything that lives on the earth depends on soil. More than 99.7% of human food calories come from the terrestrial environment. World population is rapidly increasing, which increases the need for food. A large part of the world's population has inadequate nutrition. Human health, according to World Health Organization, adopted the definition of human health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Now, these are the area affected undernourished in the world, and the severe areas they are having this month more than 35% of the area undernourished in the world. Now come to the healthy soil and healthy human health. Soil influences human health in a variety of ways, with human health being linked to the health of the soil. Healthy soils provide for us including carbon sequestration, detoxification, water and nutrient retention, and maintaining biodiversity. Feed the soil and the soil will feed the crop for better food quality to human. Soil provides us grains for our food, cotton for our cloth. So healthy people need healthy food from healthy soil. We have 17 essential nutrients that are required to crop for making food. These are the nutrients, essential nutrients required for the crop. We have major nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. We have secondary nutrients, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, and we have micronutrients, cationic micronutrients, and anionic micronutrients. What soils do for us? We have both positive and negative effect of uh, soils. We have direct effect, we have indirect effect. And the direct effect provides substrate structure and feeds most human beings. We have indirect effect, we have negative effect of soil. These are the direct effect. We have negative effect. Uh, Inherent poor soil fertility may result in food insecurity, which result in protein energy malnutrition, growth stunting, immunocompromised, iron and death. Among the micronutrients, there are two important nutrients, iron and zinc, whose deficiency causes, for example, iron deficiency results in anemia, fatigue, and cognitive impairment, and impaired immunity. 1 to 2 billion people at risk. Zinc deficiency impairs wound healing. Now, nutrient supply from the soil. These are the current status of nutrients inputs. The soils are essential for food production, while nutrients already present in the soil may initially be enough to sustain plant growth in fertile soil. Fertile soils means availability of more and more nutrients in soil. Now, among the many roles of soil, nutrient storage and supply is one of the most important ones, which is turn support the production of food. Thus, soils are vital to human health because they support both quantity and quality of food. These are the essential nutrients for human health. We have macronutrients, micronutrients. A large number of list is here that, that is essential for the human health. Now come to the uh, out of 17 essential nutrients, it is not possible to keep to describe in a short period of time. That is why I have chosen only four nutrients. Among the major nutrients, potassium; among the secondary nutrients, sulfur; and among the micronutrients, zinc and iron. Potassium deficiency in soil results low dietary food intake of potassium by human, causing hypertension in human. Sulfur deficiency in soils may result in food insecurity, which result in protein energy malnutrition. Zinc deficiency in soil impairs wound healing and immune system of humans. Iron deficiency in soil result in anemia and immune system of humans. Now, these are there are two important causes of potassium deficiency in soil. Easily light sandy soil, means more and more proportion of sand as compared to the silt and clay. Acid sandy soils. These are the two main reasons for causing potassium deficiency in Indian soils as well as in abroad or foreign soils. There are so many others. We have so many others reasons for deficiency of potassium. Now, role of potassium in human body, blood pressure. These are the different roles played by potassium. Heart muscle contraction, potassium, acid-base balance. So there is so many role of potassium in human body. Come to the you see here. This is one of the examples. Suppose if potassium in soil is very low, what happens? There is low potassium supply in crop, and after that low dietary intake of potassium by human. What happens? Chronic low levels of serum potassium causing hypertension. Now there are sulfur deficiency in Indian soils state. More than 40% of the Indian soils are suffering from sulfur deficiency, and we have data for foreign soils, abroad soils. There are, and these are the regions for sulfur deficiency in soil: light texture soil, lead soil, low organic matter content. I would like to tell you, organic matter is the lifeline in soil, and there are three nutrients which are closely related to the organic matter. They are nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. If the soil is sulfur deficient, you cannot expect good quality food and good quality yield. Use of high analysis fertilizers. So these are the different regions for sulfur deficiency in soils. Now come to the if sulfur is not being taken up from the soil into plants in adequate quantity, then the plant will suffer from sulfur deficiency. Now, I would like to tell you there are three S containing amino acids: cysteine, cysteine, and methionine. These amino acids, there is a major role of sulfur in the synthesis of these amino acids, and these amino acids is a part of protein. Sulfur, these are the sulfur rich vegetables. Sulfur plays an important role in vegetables. Some of the important vegetables: garlic, onion, brassica, cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower. There is a role of sulfur in vegetable crops, and vegetable crops are eaten by human. If there is a deficiency of sulfur or less supply of sulfur, that affect the. If we are not consuming enough sulfur in our diet, then we will become mineral deficient. We are taking in inadequate amounts of nutrition from other sources because sulfur is the commodity needed for each nutrients in cells of the body. Now, unfortunately, our food today is grown in sulfur that is deficient in sulfur, that our bodies need to be build our immunity and repair our body. So, foods, those foods are grown on sulfur deficient soil. There is less content of sulfur in food that is by human. So, now, a protein deficiency leads to an enzyme deficiency since the amino acids that are found in protein are used to build enzymes in body. Now, are you getting enough sulfur? In our diet, the average person takes around 900 mg of sulfur per day, mainly in the form of protein. Now, today, sulfur deficiency has been linked to the major diseases like obesity, heart disease, etc. Come to the micronutrient malnutrition, more than 2 billion people suffer from one or more micronutrient deficiency diseases. This is according to World Health Organization. Worldwide, more than 800 million people, mostly women and children, do not have access to food that meets their basic energy needs, and nearly one third of these live in India. 10 leading causes of illness and diseases in low income countries. These are the risk factors, these are the risks. These are the zinc deficiency, this is due to zinc deficiency, and this is due to iron deficiency in human. Weapons to fight against micronutrients. We have different ways to supplement iron. We have supplementation, commercial fortification, dietary diversification. Out of these, fortification is one of the important way to enrich the food by providing zinc. Biofortification, the Greek word bios means life, Latin words fortificare means make strong, make life strong. Biofortification, genetic, agronomic, these are the different sources of zinc added into the soil for crops to enrich the food for zinc. Now, zinc deficiency, we have different, these are the region in Indian soils or other soils in foreign soils. For deficiency of zinc in our country, India, zinc deficiency is wide spread to the extent of near about 45% Indian soils are suffering from zinc deficiency, especially in irrigated countries. If you compare the soil zinc deficiency and human zinc deficiency, where soil zinc deficiency in the same area in the other parts of the country, you will see here human zinc deficiency is also associated. Now come to the global scenario of zinc deficiency and soil humans. These are soil in the same area in the humans. Zinc deficiency and human health, about 8 lakh people die per year due to zinc deficiency of fish, 4.5 lakh children under the age of 5. 60 to 70% population in Asia and sub-Saharan Africa could be at risk of low zinc intake. 2 billion in Asia and 400 million people in sub-Saharan Africa. One third of the world population suffers from zinc deficiency. The recent analysis made under the Copenhagen Consensus in 2018 identified zinc deficiency together with vitamin A deficiency. Now, Symptoms, these are the dry and rough skin, loss of appetite. These are the symptoms of zinc deficiency. More than one of every four diarrhea-related deaths among children under 5 worldwide occurs in India. Symptoms of zinc deficiency in humans, you see zinc deficiency in humans. These are five most common symptoms of zinc deficiency in humans. Hair losses, lower immunity, low pulse, poor blood sugar, and these are the now daily zinc requirement by human body 5 milli-mg for infants, 10 mg for children, 12 mg for women, and 15 mg for men. Now come to the iron deficiency in salt. We have calcareous salts are more prone to deficiency of iron. Calcareous salts means having more amount of calcium carbonate in salt, and that is very dangerous. They very prominent for iron deficiency in salt and poorly drained salt. Now global scenario of iron deficiency in human, you see green, these are the severe area affected by iron deficiency in the world. You see here, and you see here high consumption of cereal based foods and low zinc and Fe concentration in the rural areas of India. Rice and wheat contributes nearly 75% of the daily calories intake. Iron deficiency in human, these are the various iron deficiency in humans, inability to heal, reduced red blood cells. So these are the iron symptoms of iron deficiency. Now come to the future needs in nutrient supply from the soil and exponential rise in population between 1961 and 2000 increased the demand for food. In 2050, it is estimated there will be 9.7 billion people. We will require about 70% more food available for human consumption than is consumed today. Therefore, to meet the higher food demands for future, we need intensification of food production. Hence, the best soil and fertilizer management practices will play essential role for food security. Concluding statements with the idea that soils are important to human health is widely accepted in the modern scientific community. Soils are recognized for their contribution in areas such as the supply of adequate quantities of nutritious food products for sustenance in the human immune system. Negative health impacts also occur when kids are born in soil that have deficient level. Soil available potassium supply affects considerably human health. Sulfur, a vital structuring element, is especially needed for the synthesis of protein and yes, containing amino acids on low test soil. Protein energy malnutrition is only the deficiency of protein, but inappropriate food, low in energy density protein and micronutrients, vitamin A, vitamin nutritious food enriched with Ks, iron and zinc are essential to meet the diet need of the human life. Thank you. In the future belongs to nation to have nutritious food security for